All right, gonna be tasting the Gator Jigsaw Orange. Um, I don't know a whole lot about this, but I think if I'm understanding correctly, um, Fish is my church who sent me this pod, um, was growing the Gator Jigsaw, and then an orange phenotype came out. That's how I understand it. I'm not sure if that's exactly what happened, but I'm looking forward to trying this. It seems really unique to me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and eat it. It's a very big pepper. I'm not sure how to describe this flavor. It's got a kind of sweetness to it. That got in my sinuses. Whew. I don't want to do that again. It's got a kind of sweetness I don't really know how to explain. Maybe a little more floury. I think it's very hot. Lots of chunks. Heat's mostly in the back of the throat and under the tongue, and it keeps trying to shoot up into my sinuses. The heat in the throat is very strong. And pretty sharp. It's very focused. I was told this one wasn't supposed to be too hot, but it hurts. Especially right in the back of the throat. That's like the worst part. Whoever said this was mild, it's not to me. This is it's feeling like it's up there. It builds quickly at the beginning. It gets really hot. It's actually making me tear up a little bit. This might be one of the hottest that I've eaten so far. Or at least it feels like it. Excuse me. Sorry about the dog. Wow, that is some hurt. Working on the sinuses. A little bit of sweat. Pretty sure somebody was telling me that this isn't very hot, but for me it is. Maybe if I didn't eat the whole pepper, maybe like towards the tip or something, might be a little less heat, but this is up there. That breeze feels really good. Heat's only in the back of the throat right now, but it doesn't feel like it's going down at all. Very sharp burn, like it's starting to spread too, so it's kind of feeling like it's turning into a stingy burn, whereas before it was just focused in one spot. Excuse me. It's pretty painful. Feel a little bit like I got tricked. Just a little bit. Starting to feel some heat in the chest. It's getting a little bit easier to breathe. It still feels nice to breathe some of that cooler air in. some of that stinging, sharper pain is starting to let up. Still very hot, but not nearly as painful. Not that it's not painful, but it's not as bad as it was. It's a nice tasty pepper though. A lot of the flavors are still lingering. Yeah, pain is going down, heat's going down. It's feeling a lot better at this point. Starting to get a little more heat in the mouth, both on the roof of the mouth and on the top of the tongue. Kind of towards the back of the tongue. Maybe a little bit on the tip. And then the upper gums are getting some burn as well. Yeah, so much more manageable at this point. That first bit was super brutal. Like, not the worst burn I've had, but it's up there. It was hot and it hurt. It wasn't wasn't easy to handle that one. I needed a little help from the air for sure. But it wasn't bad. I don't think I got any maybe a little bit of tingliness just in the fingertips. But that's about it. As far as like other effects, like I didn't even notice until I like checked. Like, yeah. Yeah, I think this is the first pepper to actually make me tear so far, that I can think of off the top of my head. But yeah, got a little bit right there. All right, well, burn is almost nearly gone already. I feel like it builds quickly, like within the first minute or two, and then it drops quickly. So yeah, I mean, still a little bit of a tingling glow in my mouth. So there's some noticeable heat there, but nothing too crazy at this point. Anyways, yeah. Thank you very much, Fish, for the pod. It was delicious. Little confusing for me to get the flavors. I don't think I've had anything that has tasted like this before. Excuse me. But I wouldn't just go telling people it's mild. It's not what I would call mild. I would definitely put that at the very least in the very hot category. For me, it feels like a super hot. So, yeah, that's That's kind of my thoughts on that at the moment, but I'm going to go ahead and call it. Thanks for watching.